Hi guys, I'm Lori Vitale. On this episode of Lori in the Kitchen, I want to share something with you that's really easy, but I promise you it's outstanding and you must try it. This is my Nonna's Italian tuna salad. If you followed our Italy vlogs, you would have seen this salad when she made it. And also, there's like a local pool we go to that has a restaurant and they serve this salad and it is so good. It's so easy, but it's the combination of these flavors that just really make it what it is. I've got some steamed green beans here. Corn, you can use canned, fresh, whatever it is, as long as it's cooked. I've got some tuna. This is canned tuna that was packed in olive oil that's been drained. These are green Italian olives, also known as like castavellaro, just any green Italian olive will do. These are some beautiful red ripe tomatoes that I've just chopped. Salt, pepper, extra virgin olive oil. The mix of greens is important because it just gives the salad much character. Bib lettuce and some peppery arugula, and then what you're gonna need is some eggplant. Let me turn this down because I've got my grill pan preheating over about medium-high heat. I know it sounds crazy to say eggplant, but trust me when I tell you the combination of everything is what makes the salad so outstanding and really worthy of being, served at a celebration or at a big get-together. It's fantastic. What I'm gonna do, I wanna grill these eggplants. I don't wanna drain them in oil, so what I like to do is I just like to take a little bit of olive oil and just a pastry brush and just brush both sides with a little bit of olive oil. This just makes sure that I don't, because eggplants are like sponges, so if you were to drizzle olive oil all over them, it'll just soak them up. And I don't want to add too much oil, so I just like to take a couple tablespoons, put it in a bowl, take a pastry brush, brush both sides a little bit with some olive oil. This just makes it so that the eggplants don't stick to the grill pan, and it does give them some flavor. That is what makes eggplants so delicious, is when they are cooked in a little bit of olive oil. Just brush both sides. Now, if you can get your hands on those little Italian eggplants, then those are the ones to use. But this was just a medium eggplant that I sliced nice and thin, not paper thin, otherwise it'll fall apart. And I am just going to pop this onto the grill pan. You can do this on the outdoor grill if you want to. The great thing about the salad is that when you've got leftover grilled eggplants, when you've got leftover green beans, you could just put them to great use here. All right, I'm going to pop this on. Let these grill up for just a few minutes on each side. Take them off, let them cool for a bit, and then we'll put the whole thing together. My eggplant's grilled. When it came off the grill pan, I did sprinkle a little bit of salt on it, and then I just let it cool pretty much completely because I don't want to wilt my greens, but it is smelling good, it is looking good, and I am ready to put this whole thing together. It's very easy. From this point forward, it's just an assembly job, but it is so good. You've got to trust me. I mean, I wouldn't steer you wrong. I like to take the eggplant and just tuck some underneath, put some like this. That's just how my Nonna likes to make it, so that's how I like to make it. I love this. And you can do also zucchini would be really great here, some summer squash, just really any vegetables that you like. I'm a fan of eggplant, like I said, because it's what I'm used to, and I don't like change, but I do. I'm weird, but this is fabulous. So you have to try it just like this first. So you've got your eggplant, and then you're gonna put some zucchini, can I even speak today? Some green beans. These were already steamed. You can steam them until really tender or until they're about tender crisp. It's completely up to you. You can do as much or as little as you want. Now you can also add, which I know this sounds crazy, you can also add boiled potatoes to this. I don't like to do that because I like to make a potato salad with tuna and a bunch of different stuff. So that's my version of that. But you could, and then be really hearty and delightful. And then some beautiful corn. Corn is an absolute must-have here. And I have to tell you, canned corn works really well here. I don't know what it is about it, but it does. Put that on. I'm going to do tuna at the very end. Then you've got your olives. You can cut them in half. I like to leave them whole, but they are pitted. Nothing worse than biting on an olive and just giant pits, hurts your teeth. That, I'm going to see one in here for me. Okay. And then your beautiful tomatoes. Some beautiful Jersey sweet tomatoes. Actually, these tomatoes were from our little tomato plant. Put the last of the corn on there as well. And then your tuna. Now I've got 2 cans here. It might be a little bit much, but it actually might end up working perfectly because this will serve a good 6 people, I would say, or 2 of Joe and I. Now this will be a great dinner for us tonight. and a really great lunch tomorrow as well. So 2 cans will work out perfectly here. Season everything with a good pinch of salt, couple turns of freshly ground black pepper. Optional. I know this sounds crazy, but listen, a little drizzle of olive oil or not even olive oil at all would be perfect here. You know why? Because I use the tuna that's got a little bit of oil already in it. So it's almost giving me dressing on its own, but I love lemons. Have we met? I love lemons. So what I'm gonna do is I am just going to squeeze the tiniest bit of lemon just to brighten this up a little tiny bit. It's not even a half of a lemon, and this was a really, really, really small lemon. And I also want to tell you, if you are going to be keeping this for like leftovers, don't dress it. Just take your own, dress it. Take your own and dress it. That way you don't wilt the greens, and the lemon doesn't almost like, you know, cook the greens, if you will. I'm just going to go right in because it's just Joe and I for dinner, but it's just too gorgeous not to bite into this. I'm just going to go for a bite right here. I want the tuna. I want a piece of eggplant. I want it all because I'm greedy like that. Look at that. That is my heaven. That is why I love summer. It's pure, it's delicious, it's good for you, it's light, it's beautiful to look at, it's filled with so many different nutrients. There's absolutely nothing this salad doesn't do for me. It's fantastic. And if I had a little buffalo mozzarella, I throw that in there too, because that would be delightful. You don't need a recipe, but if you want everything written down as a guide, go over to laurainthekitchen.com and we'll have it written and ready for you. If you make it, please send a picture on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I love to see your recreations. And if you have a family favorite tuna salad recipe, I would love to hear, because I just love that all of you are from just all over the world and we do things differently. And I think that's the beauty about cooking. Love to hear from you. I'm going to go back to eating. Hope you enjoy spending time with me. I'll see you soon. Bye.